Not even 6 o'clock in the freaking morning. I think this is the one that woke me up right here. That's Juniper Tree Farm. This is a flatbed, as you can see, is a flatbed small truck pulling a big ass trailer. Flatbed trailer at that. He's coming out of here of our dead-end residential neighborhood. Here comes another vehicle out of here. If I can get this thing to stay where I want it. Right there is a 16-foot box truck coming out of here at not even 6 o'clock in the morning. What the hell is this? This is a residential neighborhood and agricultural neighborhood. Dead end at that. Here comes a commercial van out with ladders and stuff on the top of it. I can't make out the name of it, but it comes out of here every morning. Like, hello. Here comes one of the Juniper Tree Farm employees that takes his vehicle home. Right there. Now he's going down to Juniper Tree Farm to get his work orders. Comes another van in. Whoops. I can get it to work. Come on. There. I think that's Juniper Tree Farm truck van with PVC pipe on the top of it. So that means it's an irrigation truck. This here is Cortez stucco coming out. Right there. The trailer right there is full of stucco material. Scaffolding and stuff like that. Commercial van coming out. Can't read the decal onto it, but it's got a rack onto it with pipes on top of it again. This is a Juniper Tree Farm little mini van right there. Little minivan. You've got pipe on top of it as well. Like, what the hell? I'm pretty sure this is one of the vans that the pool company and spa right there. I'm pretty sure that's one of their vans coming out. They don't park their vans on the property. They take them home with them, each employee. Comes another vehicle coming in. That is a dump truck, a dump bed, pulling a trailer. I'm pretty sure that belongs to Juniper Tree Farm as well, because there's a pickup truck behind him right there. That's Juniper Tree Farm truck coming in. So he's following that truck in to get loaded so he can go back out. That one right there, that's Landscape Pros on Lazy Acre Lanes coming out of here at 6:45 in the morning. As you can see, that is a commercial truck, and there's the trailer, and it has Landscape Pros right on the big side of it, big red one. And that's just one of at least 5 commercial vehicles that he has. Here comes American Boring and Trenching. You heard me, right there. ABT, American Boring and Trenching. That is a 1,000-gallon water truck flatbed pulling a trailer with a boring machine on the tandem trailer coming in here. He must have finished the job. He must have been out of town doing a job, because he's coming in here at 10 to 7 in the morning. Here comes a glass truck in for A-Right Glass on Greenbrier Farms Road. Must be getting a delivery, There's a lot of glass on that truck. Yeah, I believe this is American Boring and Trenching commercial truck right here coming out. Yep, that's American Boring and Trenching, and he's pulling a backhoe from his property on Pangora Drive. Here comes the Juniper Tree Farm out with an 18-wheeler loaded with trees. That's trees underneath them deals, and as you can see, that's an 18-wheeler flatbed coming out of our neighborhood. Not even 7 o'clock in the freaking morning, making enough noise. Oh, look at there. There goes Johnny Purvette paving one of his dump trucks. Here comes that black dump truck out again, right there, and he's got a, looks like a lawnmower behind it. So that's probably Juniper Tree Farm lawn maintenance truck. Here comes another one of them pool and spa trucks out right there. And here comes one of them pool and spa trucks in, so to get his work orders so he can go back out and do the job. And you can see he's pulling a trailer. Like I said, that's the Atlantic Pool and Spas. Here's another one of Juniper Tree Farm commercial vehicles coming out, and it has pipe on the top of it. Little minivan. I thought it was supposed to be a freaking tree farm. At least that's what it says. Another Juniper Tree Farm truck coming out with pipe on it. PVC pipe sticking out the top of it. Here's one of A. Wright Glass employee with his truck. That's A. Wright Glass right there on the side. He's coming in because he took the truck home that night. So now he's coming in, going to Greenbrier Farms Road to get his glass and orders, and he'll be coming back out. Here comes another 18-wheeler out. I don't know if that's Juniper Tree Farm or not. It's a little blurry. Might not be, might be something else, somebody else. But as you can see, it's 7:19 in the morning, and he's got a tree on the very back of it coming out of here. So it's got to be Juniper Tree Farm. Comes another pool and spa truck in. Comes a Juniper Tree Farm irrigation truck coming out, loaded with pipe. That is one of Juniper Tree Farm's 5 commercial businesses that they're operating out of the one tree farm. This vehicle here is all by himself, but he works for Landscape Pro. That's one of Landscape Pro's individual trucks. He's a bug guy. He goes around and sprays people's lawns, and he is on Lazy Acre lanes as well. That comes in and out of here every day and every morning. Well, he must have went and got his orders from Atlantic Pools and Spas, because now he's coming back out, going to a job, and then he'll go home with the truck. They don't leave the trucks on the property anymore. Looks like another Juniper Tree Farm coming out. This time it's your lawn maintenance truck again. Tree trimming and stuff like that, I guess. I don't recognize the emblem on the side of this truck. So what the hell? What is this? Another business in our neighborhood? What is that? But it's another commercial truck pulling a big tandem trailer with a, I'm not sure what that is. Looks like a front end loader or forklift or whatever. Here comes a lawn maintenance truck out of Juniper Tree Farm. Y'all seen this before. That trailer right there is as long as my house almost in the front. And it's full of lawnmowers and stuff that they're going to side the roads and these gated communities. You know, like what the freaking crap? It's a tree farm, not a... Yeah. Here comes another irrigation truck of Juniper Tree Farms. As you can see, the pipe, that is what they call a ditch witch. It digs a trench for them to lay that pipe in. And this is working out of a tree farm. Here comes another Juniper Tree Farm irrigation truck out. As you can see, different colored pipe on this one. And he's pulling a ditch witch as well. So that's 2 irrigation trucks coming out of Juniper Tree Farm. Here comes number 3 irrigation truck out of Juniper Tree Farm. There's the time stamp and date. You know, I'm not making this up. This is what's in front of my surveillance camera in front of my house. There's another commercial business. This is at the end of this is right at the end of Luckett Road and Pangora Drive. This is AC Appliance Keeper. He had at least 3 trucks that works for him. And they're not on the property anymore. The people drive them home now. But I do believe that's the owner. Comes another Juniper Tree Farm irrigation truck right there. He must be doing the repairs for the small businesses and commercial homes and stuff. Comes another Juniper Tree Farm truck, as you can see. You don't have no tree on it, so because the tree usually lays against this thing here. Here's another van for pool and spas, Atlantic Pools and Spas coming out. He got his work order now. He's going back out to do his job. Here's that Atlantic Pool and Spa that came in earlier. Now he's got his work order, and now he's leaving. He's going back out. You heard me. That van belongs to Atlantic Pools and some stinking spa company. I believe this is another Atlantic Pool and Spa van. Coming out, going to work. Here comes an AC Appliance Keeper employee. He's going in to go back to the end of Luckett Road and Pangora Drive. I mean, right to the end of Luckett Road. That's where his driveway is, on Pangora Drive. He's going to go get his work orders, and then he'll come back out. Here comes number 2 commercial vehicle for landscape pros right here. And as you can see, he's got a trailer with some kind of equipment onto it that's parked on his property on Lazy Acre Lanes. That's not supposed to be there because it's a residential property. Here comes the glass truck that went back to A-Right Glass, and as you can see, he's not full of glass anymore. So he dropped off all his glass at A-Right Glass back on Greenbrier Farms Road at the end back of our neighborhood. How about that? Another commercial vehicle, Juniper Tree Farm, and that's an irrigation truck. That's a little mini backhoe, and all that pipe is on that trailer. So that means they're going to put irrigation in somewhere or another, and it's working out of a tree farm. How about that shit? Here comes another Juniper Tree Farm equipment out. That is a little mini dump truck. Probably going to trim some trees for somebody and brush, and then they'll bring it back to their property and dump it and mulch it up. How about that? So that's lawn maintenance, most likely. Like I said, he went back to the office and got his work order, and now he's leaving the neighborhood again to go do his job. And then he will take the van home, and then tomorrow morning he'll do the same thing. He'll come in, pick up his order, and then go do the work. And here's another Juniper Tree Farm irrigation truck coming out. Right there. There's the time stamp and date. So that's number 4 irrigation truck coming out of that tree farm. There's another Juniper Tree Farm coming out. As you can see, he's got a bunch of palm trees on that one. He's going to be busy today. How about that? Finally, a tree farm truck that's doing the tree work. Holy crap almighty. Good Lord. Oh, and by the way, this is just one road they come out of. They come out of Westmeyer Road as well. And I mean, there's at least 25 to 30 trucks that Juniper Tree Farm owns and operates out of this neighborhood. There's one of Atlantic Pools and Spa vehicles coming out. Like I said, they don't leave the machines on their property. The employees take their trucks home. Ain't that against... Oh, there's another one. All right. Here's another irrigation truck coming out of Juniper Tree Farm. And it has, looks like a digger behind, it looks like a bobcat almost from the looks of it. Here comes another one of them Juniper Tree Farm trucks that's endangering our lives. Here comes one of the Juniper Tree Farm lawn maintenance service trucks, pulling the trailer full of lawnmowers and equipment. Here comes Juniper Tree Farm out with a tree, little stubby palm tree there, and look what he's hauling behind him. Looks like a big ass forklift. No, that's a tree. That's a tree picker-upper. Is the way they look. They got the thing at the bottom here to wrap around the bottom of the tree, and then they hook it to that, to the top of the trunk. Then they pick it up and stand it in straight. Yeah, this is what's on Juniper Tree Farm on Staley Road in E.FORT.MYERS, Florida. Wonder if this is part of AC Appliance Keeper. That's AC Joe. Huh. Might be a different outfit now in here. Another vehicle, commercial vehicle from Juniper Tree Farm. And he's hauling mulch and trees and another one of them big giant freaking equipment. Like, what in the freaking crap? These people are endangering our children's lives with this garbage in our residential neighborhood here. Here comes this American Boring and Trenching from Pangora Drive. As you can see, he's got that 1,000-gallon water truck again. ABT, American Boring and Trenching. This is just one of at least 4 commercial vehicles in his arsenal of trying to kill the residents of this neighborhood that he lives in. Look at that. Look at that monstrosity. And it's sitting on his property that is not agriculture or commercial. His is agricultural too. So he's supposed to be growing crops or animals, not running this kind of commercial business out of. And the code enforcement agency, they know this and they do nothing. And I do mean nothing. They turn their heads and look the other way. Like I said, that was one of at least 4, and here's number 2. As you can see, that's ABT, American Boring and Trenching, and that's their commercial tool truck that they use to fix their equipment. There's another 500-gallon or 1,000-gallon water tanker on the trailer following the big boy. And there's more sitting on his property on Pangora Drive. Google it. You can see it. You can look it. You can see it for yourself. It's not hard. Oh, look. Here comes the first A-Right glass truck out this morning. Oh, right there. That's A-Right glass truck coming out. That's number 1. That he's operating out of Greenbrier Farms Road, a freaking barn that they're working out of. That's right, it used to be a horse barn back there. Now they've turned it into a commercial business. Matter of fact, I think they're moving their commercial business from Metro over to Greenbrier Farms Road into this big old barn. Comes another Juniper Tree Farm truck, loaded with, looks like a sardine can up here on the front. You got enough people in there. And another big heavy ass equipment. It's not supposed to be sitting on agricultural property. But, hey, that's the code enforcement for you. I'm going to turn a blind eye to these people because they work for us, county. Here comes another one right behind the first one here. This time he's got different stuff onto it. He got bags of mulch, and then there's a tree, and there's another one of them equipment that's not supposed to be sitting on agricultural property. But, hey, when they kill your youngins, well, then you might get off your ass and do your job. Check this out. That little car right there belongs to A-Right Glass. He's probably one of them that goes out and drums up business. Check this out. There's number 3, A-Right Glass truck. There's number 4, A-Right Glass truck coming out. How about that crap? Here comes number 5 A-Right Glass truck out. There's the time stamp and date, so you know. Oh, there's another A-Right Glass truck. So that's number 6, because it has a logo on the side of the truck, so that makes it commercial. There's another Juniper Tree Farm truck coming out. Looks almost the same as the other one before, but there's the time stamp and date, so it ain't the same one. It's a different one. Like I said, they have about 30 freaking commercial trucks like these coming in and out of our neighborhood. And this ain't the only road they come out of. Another commercial vehicle with no signs on it coming out of our neighborhood. Another Juniper Tree Farm commercial vehicle. You can see the pipe on the top of it, so it's probably one of them irrigation trucks that does little minor repairs. There you go. proof that there is more than one bus on this road. There's 14 buses that come in here dropping off and picking up children and dropping off children in the afternoon. And like I said, there's one coming in, one going out. You know, it's ridiculous, people. All these commercial vehicles and commercial businesses in our neighborhood is killing us. It's just endangering the lives of these people. Here comes number 6 A-Right glass truck out this morning. There's the time stamp and date, and there is A-Right glass truck coming out. You know, like, what in the crap? That's number 6 coming out of Greenbrier Farms Road. But according to the code enforcement agency, they're not running a commercial business out of there. What do you call it? And this truck here, he comes in and out of here all day long. Most of the time he's full of AC units. That's right, AC units piled up in here. And he's taking them to the back there to somebody, and they're ripping them apart. And then they bring them back out and sell it for junk. So where is the Freon and the oil that's in these units going? I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it's going in right into our ground and contaminating our top water supply, you know, for these horses and cows that's in here have to drink. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that this is one of them A-Right glass trucks coming in. There's the tag number if you want to check it with the county. If you got any friends there coming in here, probably going back there to unload that glass that he has on there in their barn. Here comes another one of them brush trucks coming out of Juniper Tree Farms for hauling brush and stuff on, and probably going to a job site to clear some brush, prune some trees and stuff, most likely.